going to a different economy, and we're going to be learning more about that as we go. But clearly, we're learning that things can be done from remote locations. We're learning that technology can replace people even more than we thought.
We're not going back to the same economy. We're recovering, but to a different economy, and it'll be one that is more leveraged to technology. And I worry that that is going to make it even more difficult than it was for many workers.
In Silicon Valley, and my friends who work in technology know that what we did to the manufacturing workers, we are now going to do to the retail workers, the call center workers, the fast food workers, the truck drivers, and then even bookkeepers, accountants, insurance agents, lawyers, and on through the economy. So what happened to the manufacturing workers is a very clear sign.
And so we'll import Chinese-based CBDC technology. So it's going to be CBDC in a box provided to you by the People's Bank of China.
But every stock, every bond, every currency, every commodity, every piece of art, every private business, every piece of real estate will eventually be a token on a blockchain, an entry on a ledger, permanent and immutable. We will have truth instead of trust, and we will save over $7 trillion a year. 6 to 8% of global GDP is wasted by the friction of the trust industry that's necessary when you have dual entry accounting. With triple entry accounting, which is what a blockchain is, we get rid of all of that friction. It's a beautiful future.
I actually believe this technology is going to be very important. Look at it. We have been part of a huge revolution in investing through ETFs. We believe that ETFs will be changing the whole way we invest. Many people still use it as a means, well, people are investing it for indexing. No, the majority of people who are putting money in an ETFs are active investors that are buying exposure. The entire bond market is being transformed as we talk right now. I believe the next generation for markets, the next generation for securities will be tokenization of securities. And if we could have that distributed ledger that we know every beneficial owner, every beneficial seller, we all have our code of who's buying, who's selling, instantaneous settlement. And think about it, it changes the whole ecosystem.
Welcome to the Crypto Teacher. And guys, please like and subscribe if you do like what you're listening to. Please inform your friends and family and spread it all over social media. It is imperative that we get back to learning finances and understand how the world really works, because once we understand how the world really works, we understand that it is all planned out. Now, I want to thank those who purchased the books Cryptoteacher and the New World Order book. Remember, the New World Order book shows you how the world really works, and it is definitely time for you to wake up out of that sleep, especially in the times that we're in right now. Now, guys, I told you in 2023 in the first quarter, we would get an event, and now we have the banking collapse, which the master magicians pulled off the perfect distraction. And at the end of the third quarter, going into the fourth quarter, guys, we're going to have another main event. Now, of course, the markets will still pump and dump until we get that next crisis. Guys, we know they're going to pull that rug. And all we have to do is watch the Fed to know exactly when that's about to happen. And also, guys, I want to thank those who purchased the 3 Kids books. It's time to re-educate. Also, much love to those who donate to the Cash App, Patreon. Much love. Keep it coming. Guys, if you're not a part of the Patreon, make sure you're donating to the channel through the actual Cash App. We all know this channel is shadow banned. Now, guys, in my Patreon, I keep you up to date with the New World Order events, and then also I give you the New World Order cryptos. But, of course, you have to do your own research. But, guys, this next Bitcoin and crypto bull run is going to be a utility run. So you want to make sure you have the cryptos that have real utility. And much love to those who are shopping at both stores. Keep it coming. And of course, guys, we get into Bitcoin and cryptos first.
Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel.
And guys, right now we have Bitcoin and crypto flat as I'm doing this video. Also, the stock market is flat. But we had Bitcoin Cash, Bitcoin SV get a little slight pump. And then also we had Near make a move up off of news. Now, guys, we had Bitcoin futures trading rise, but we also know these futures contracts end on Friday. We have Deribit with about 6.8 billion in Bitcoin and Ethereum options expired. And then, guys, we have Lightning Protocol hits all-time high in Bitcoin and US dollar capacity. And we're seeing the Lightning Network get mass adoption. Now, guys, do not forget to pay attention to the actual indicators. We have yield rates down and we have the dollar down. And we have volume pulling back in crypto. But, guys, we have back on Friday. And then, of course, we have CME on Friday. So volume is definitely going to be picking back up. And then, of course, guys, we have Tether USDC. And then we have the Fed. Repo at 1.9 trillion, and we know to keep an eye on Janet Yellen because we know the central banks are raising rates and running off the balance sheet, so therefore they can destroy this legacy market so the fourth industrial revolution can rise. Whether robots, algorithms, and drones take the economy over, pay each other with crypto, and the sheep go inside the metaverse. Now we have the Australia Treasury official on digital asset roadmap. Says the framework will be structured to easily classify tokens based on the function and purpose. But guys, remember, this digital transformation is a global plan. All these countries, especially Australia, will follow the agenda. Yes, they're going to play the Hegelian dialectic, but they're moving forward with the NWO's plan. And remember, the crypto teacher told you. Now, guys, do not forget about Grayscale sending about $25.7 billion on Friday. But getting over into a little crypto news, we have Bybit gains crypto license in Cyprus. Also, we have Amazon to invest $100 million in generative AI center. And again, guys, it's not by coincidence that the top 10 tech companies are getting the benefit off of AI. Remember, guys, they've been planning this for over a decade. Now we have Binance reverses decision to delist privacy coins in Europe. And 12 of the privacy tokens were supposed to be delisted today in France, Italy, Spain, and Poland. So, guys, we're going to have to sit back and let that play out. We know Binance has been under attack. And then plus, we know the new MiCA rules. Now we have Near Foundation partners with Alibaba Cloud to accelerate Web3 growth in Asia. And guys, we know the new oil is data. And we know how important these clouds are, especially with AI, cloud computing. It's just going to make the data even smarter and smarter where they know you better than you know yourself. Now, of course, we get Near getting a little pump off the news. But again, guys, we see the emerging markets moving fast forward and the United States behind on purpose. We know the United States big corporations and big banks have been investing in crypto from the beginning. Microsoft has been there. PayPal has been there. AWS, which is Amazon, has been there. And we definitely know the big banks have been there. And speaking of the big banks, lastly, guys, we have HSBC rolls out cryptocurrency services in Hong Kong. And we know if Hong Kong is doing it, they're getting the permission from China. Remember, Hong Kong is the straw man of China. And this allows them to keep the mainland private and only allow those in who they want in. And remember, the crypto teacher told you. But guys, if you watched the video I did last night, the plan is laid out. You have all the major banks working on that single ledger. And we know SWIFT is going to be able to get all this blockchain information with the help of Chainlink. But guys, basically what they want is one brain being able to be interoperable in order to run the whole financial system. Yes, I know it sounds like a movie, but remember, your life is an illusion and TV is your reality. And remember, the crypto teacher told you, because he knows. When it comes to the New World Order, it's all planned out. But that's all I have for you. Don't forget about the books, Crypto Teacher and the New World Order book. Plus the 3 kids books. It's time to re-educate. Also, new to cryptos, Coinbase, Bitrue, Binance. Do not forget book links and crypto links are in the description. The stock channel, guys. Don't forget to go like, subscribe, spread everywhere. You have your Kobo, your chip stocks, your banking, your gaming. While everybody's sitting at home, get on stocks, the Seaver, the biotech stocks. And while everybody's at home wishing they were still getting that free money, what they doing? Drinking and smoking weed. Don't forget about those stocks, and you have a wonderful day. The most powerful person in the world is the storyteller. The storyteller sets the vision, values, and agenda of an entire generation to come. Steve Jobs. And guys, you know I truly believe in this. When you look at the New World Order, they're the storytellers. And that's the reason why I wrote my New World Order book. But guys, now it's time to change the current generation. And I wrote 3 kids books. You know I love the Trinity because I understand the power that's in it. So I have 3 books. We have an opportunity to change the generation, to educate, not just me, but I want to show you that I take action on a daily basis. And I want you to take action on a daily basis. Whether it's your job, whether it's in your community, we have an opportunity right now to educate the masses. I posted this on my Twitter account. Please share, but this is a short clip of the 3 books. There's going to be a clothing line and action figures. Please get these books for your kids, nephews, cousins, friends, so therefore we can start the re-education now. Because as we see, the 4th Industrial Revolution foundation is definitely here. Robots, algorithms, drones, taking humanity out the picture. We have to re-educate. But let's get into the video.
Part 1. King Joshua and Grandma Tam save the village. Part 2. King Joshua and Grandma Tam save New York from COVID-33. Part 3. King Joshua and Grandma Tam goes to China.
It's mandatory to get part 1, part 2, and part 3 of this series. It's time to re-educate Generation Z.